Recently, I've been browsing the Steam Summer Sale to pad out my library of games that I say I'll get around to playing and then never will. While searching for these deals, I kept seeing this one game pop up over and over again. Pizza Tower. It was on sale for 25% off and had a lot of overwhelmingly positive reviews, so I bought it, gave it a try, and it is so fun to play. We take control of Peppino Spaghetti, who is the owner of Peppino's Pizza, which in the opening scene we can see next to Peppino that the place is in debt, and to make matters worse, Pizza Face shows up and explains that he's going to install a laser on top of his tower to destroy the restaurant. This causes Peppino to rush over to the Pizza Tower and cue the start of the game. The game feels greasy to play with how the character moves, which takes a bit to get used to, but it's nothing too bad, as well as the levels themselves are very fun to play, as you have to find ingredients to make a pizza, as in like little ingredients that you find across the map and ones that are locked up, which then you can use those ingredients, which give you $10 per got an ingredient per level to then defeat a boss after you purchase it from a guy called Mr. Stick. While in the level, these ingredients act as points which add to your total at the end of the level, which giving you a different screen based on how well you scored, D being awful, P for perfect, and all the ones in the middle. Also in each level there are secrets which give you so much more points that utilise special items on level, as well as have like a secret food item that can be obtained, like spaghetti, donuts, stick of butter, just to name a few. On the topic of special items, each level has a different power-up, with it being on the theme of that level, with my favourites being the Firemouth power-up, which is given to you by Kentucky Kenny. This power-up can be seen as another reference to Super Mario with the flower powers. This power-up also can be found on Oregano Desert, and another power-up I really like is Mort the Chicken, because it's Mort. Mort can be found on Fun Farm and is also another reference, this time to the game Mort the Chicken from the PlayStation. When you finish a level, you will meet Pillar John. Once here, he starts Pizza Time, yeah, that is the actual name for this, which you have to rush back to the start of the level while trying not to lose as much points, as well as trying not to get the timer to 0, as then if it hits 0, Pizza Face will spawn and kill your run. This part of the game is inspired by Wario Land, which does a similar thing with you having to run back through the level once it's finished. There are other playable characters in the game like Gustavo, who you see on every floor of the tower running off fighting a rat, which later gets called Brick. This can be seen as another reference to a Nintendo, as Peppino is Italian and Gustavo is presumably also Italian. This can be seen as a Mario and Luigi combo, with Brick being Yoshi. The last playable character is actually a boss called The Noise, which is the third boss you will encounter in the game, but is currently scrapped for now, but you can access it with the console where you can switch into the character, though do keep in mind as some of the frames of the character is still Peppino, but for the most part it's The Noise, and even when finishing the level, you do get a custom ending screen with him not being impressed until you get an S rank. While running through at the speed of light, you will hear this song. There are also a lot of songs for this game, and they all slap, theming so well with how the game feels like cartoony and fast paced at the same time, and I think the music captures that perfectly. Each level has its own theme to match the styling of the level, but also tying into how the game looks and feels, which I think it does supremely well. Like with the ice stage, you can definitely tell that music is dedicated for the ice stage, as well as at the cowboy levels, their music also sounds like it should be for the cowboy setting, and it's just done really well. Some of my favourite songs from this are Dungeon Freak Show, It's Pizza Time, Calzonification, and Pizza Deluxe. Please check out this soundtrack as it's awesome. You can find it on Steam for a paid amount, or you can check it on streaming services or websites like bandcamp.com. I highly recommend buying this game on sale or at a full price. It is worth the money, though keep in mind as it is easy to play in a controller, or if you have a Steam Deck that works flawlessly with it. With that being said though, I'll see you some other time.